everybody. All right, I got Jess with me here. She is focused on driving. I am gonna kick off this video, but this is a video very important, is why you will never be ultimately successful if you don't have a partner. Now, even if you have a partner, this video is going to give you a bunch of practical information of how you can keep developing and expanding and get even more out of it and give even more to your partner and to the world. All right, so let's dive in, Jess. And stay tuned at the end. Jess and I are about to make it rain fire with some very new cutting edge concepts, right? But we want to just lay some groundwork here first. All right, so let's dive in. Okay, first I want to share what I have seen time and time again is guys and men and women both want it to be fun and edgy and exciting to be in a relationship. And so guys, if you want your lady to always be turned on and enjoying you, and it's like that first day, it's like that honeymoon phase, but you keep that, here's what you got to do, okay? And Jess, please correct me if I'm wrong, okay?
I will.
Okay. You got to keep reinventing yourself, but I'm going to be very specific in what I mean by that. You have to keep going to your edge and expanding. Now, women like two main things. One is a dependable guy who can provide, but they do not like boring guys. They do not like you just being lame and the same and repetitive, okay? So you got to be trustworthy, dependable, providing, and at the same time, you have to have a purpose and keep expanding yourself and going to the edge doing that. Because as you do that, she will see you almost as a new person every day. It's like, wow, who is this guy? I mean, she knows it's you, but it's like that fun part of that women tend to like is novelty, as guys, every human does. But that's how you can keep doing that as yourself. And before you go off and go, oh, well, I'm just gonna now go do this and frolic around the world and do stupid stuff. Don't go do stupid stuff. Have a real purpose that involves you, not just crushing it for yourself and your family, but for your community. Because women also, as we all do, we need to have a sense of safety and security and where the world's headed with all the changes that are happening. If you're not standing up as a man in your community, your woman is going to pick up on that, and it's going to just get bad. It's going to get real bad. So step up and be a leader in your community as well. If you don't know how to do that, reach out, because we have a bunch of advice for you. Now, Jess, without distracting you from driving, please share what you want to share about why people need that partner, and without it, they're going to be just limited bad.
Totally. So for a man, first, it is limiting to only have yourself. Why? Because you won't push yourself to get more, to have more, to get the better dwelling, to have more money, because you only are providing for yourself, and you will settle because you know, I'll get by with this much money.
Don't settle. Okay. Don't settle. Don't be weak.
I'll be okay with this dwelling. But if you have a partner, then not only will she be able to support you by, dream building, telling you what else she wants, things like that, but just instinctually, you will realize, oh, we need a better dwelling. We need more safety and security with this. We need more money in order to provide for our family, in order to build a family, in order to have kids. Like, we actually need it. And it becomes like a timeline. It becomes like an urgency that you will be able to use to drive you to be more successful. And for women, you'll be able to be more successful because you'll have that safety and security. You'll have that point where he's going out and he's fighting battles every single day to provide for you, to also go and live out his purpose that you guys have agreed to, and you both are doing it, and it's so fulfilling. It's so fucking fulfilling. Life is not at all worth anything without a partnership. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, you gotta get into a partnership because it fulfills you in a way that nothing could fulfill you, because you're both driving towards the same purpose and you're fulfilling the roles that you've defined for each other, and you're able to be 100% and 100%. It's amazing.
Yes, so we'll give you some practical advice in a moment of what you can do if you're single looking for a partner, or if you're a partner looking to make it even better, okay? But I just want to share this too, is as a guy, now that I know I have Jess and I got to provide for her, and we also have a baby on the way, and we have and we have a homestead, and we have expenses, and we have all this stuff.
mean, we're driving a Porsche right now.
Yeah, we are in our Porsche right now that I bought her, right? Just as a present, as like a, token of my appreciation for her. And as I look at this, you as a man will either go into one of two modes, and ask yourself this question: which mode are you going into? Are you going into contraction or expansion? Because there will be times, and this is in general, with or without a partner, you're either contracting or expanding. But here's the key difference. When I have Jessica as my sounding board, as my support, as someone who can hear me out, she can give me ideas, she can just be there to listen, and vice versa. As we have that, it allows me, any moment I catch myself wanting to contract, I'm like, I want to contract. No, expand, right? Because it's the best thing to do. And we ain't here for mediocrity. We're here for the best life for ourselves, for our community, and for the entire world. And so, and have you noticed anything with that, Jess, of supporting me?
Yeah, that expansion point is so relevant, because if I see you struggling with a point or being frustrated or going into just doubt, I am able to support you. I'm like, hey, Mitchell, what's going on? Like, I see you're not at 100% right now. Let's talk about it. And I typically will just ask questions. Don't tell.
Yeah, for all the ladies, don't go telling the guy.
Selling, because how we perceive it is completely different to how a man needs to live it. Because they're masculine, they carry different traits, they understand and perceive things completely differently than you ever will. And so just err on the side of asking questions to support. And don't ask questions with a devious, like, come to my conclusion. No, have him come to his own conclusions. That way he can move forward. He has his own realizations, and he'll break through and move to the next level so much faster with that.
Yes, exactly. And that allows you to keep creating a future that's bigger and better and bigger and better over and over and over and over. And that ripples out. And then you have amazing couple friends that also do this. And for those of you who want awesome friends, and this is part of our now practical advice, is one, you got to join the group Self-Perfected.
What are you doing if you're not in Self-Perfected?
Right. I don't care if you think it's triggering because people talk about, challenging concepts in there. I don't care if you don't have time to make the Friday calls. It doesn't matter.
What are you doing if you're not triggered in your life?
Right.
You're obviously not expanding.
Right. Exactly. Because we have all these firewalls and all this stuff built up inside of us. But the more you can go beyond that, the better things are. The better it is for you, for your family, for your kids, for everything. And so join the Self-Perfected group again. Even if you can't make it on the calls right now, listen to the podcast, hang out with the people. We even have a couples thread in there. I've always joked since like 2 months in, as soon as we had our first relationship start from the community, that Self-Perfected is going to be the ultimate dating pool. So for anyone, you're single, you're in a relationship, whatever, get in that group, because there are like-minded people who are seeking to push themselves, challenge themselves, but also have real purpose, real integrity, and really be surrounded by people with that. And so, like, we have a whole network of like-minded people and couples in Minneapolis where we live. And you can build that locally or get plugged in because you might already have a community locally that's there. Now, the one other piece of advice that we'd have, I think we both agree on this, is write out for yourself a list of where are all the places where you can go to meet a partner. Or if you have your partner, what are some activities you can do with them to help make it go deeper? Make your relationship even better. What is it that you have to talk with them about? So make that list. Again, whether you're single or in your relationship, of the important points you got to go now do. And then go and do it. Make it happen sooner than later, because all those pretty women out there are getting snatched up, right? All those attractive guys out there, they're finding their women. And so every day that you let go past may not just be another day of delay. It might put you back a whole 6 months, a whole year, a whole 2 years. Because right now, today, you might go to that event and you might find your partner. That's where I found Jess at a networking event. Or you might skip that event because you're being weak, or you're being scared, or you're giving into fear. And then that partner got snatched up. Now you got to wait 6 more months. So go out there today. Go take action on this. If you found this video helpful, go share it with 10 people. Please leave some comments. Please please ask questions, because we're open to your suggestions of future videos and concepts. All right. So shout out everyone who loves our videos. We make this for you guys because we know that we need to really make the relationships of the world way better. And that's what we're doing here, one day at a time. All right. Any final words?
Crush it. Go find that partner. Let's do this thing.
Yeah. All right. See y'all in the next video, and we'll talk soon. Bye.